Guys, it is so great to see you. It was funny, I was setting up back here when they were making the announcing the nominations, and all I heard were your names popping up. And I'm going, all right, they got one. They got two. I thought it was three, but you guys were just telling me it was two.
There's a third the guy who we worked on with our record got nominated for, he co-produced with you and on the record.
That's why. Okay.
So he better thank me for that.
Man, after all these years, man, how does it feel knowing that your music is still resonating with fans, not just in Canada, but, you know, throughout North America? The fact you guys have grown the way you have, and you guys are representing rock in such a unique way. How does it feel being part of all of this?
Well, I think it's really cool. I mean, rock music isn't necessarily in the forefront of pop culture, but it's what we do, and I think that, you know, nowadays there's other ways that people that don't just need, like, you know, mainstream radio to tell them what to listen to, and so as a result, you know, there's lots of opportunities to find that. So it's really cool for us. I mean, I said as we're walking over, it's like, I think the thing with a nomination is it's cool. It's not like, you know, you're hoping for that when you make a record, but it shows that, you know, there's still some relevancy to what you're doing and that people are still excited about what you're creating, and that is important to us for sure.
How do you think you guys have evolved over the years, man? From the first one we did interviews, I think it was like 10 years ago or maybe something like that?
Yeah, probably like about that. Yeah. How have we evolved? I
think you put the hands in. How do we evolve?
I think back then we were like much more, well, we still kind of were growing as musicians. We were still very much sort of a wild, unhinged group of four.
Yeah.
And then we've become five, and we have a couple different guitar players come in. And now we're kind of, I think this last record is a little more, I won't say mature in the vibe, because I think rock and roll is eternally young, but I think that the instrumentation and some of the, like, orchestration and the way it sort of sits is more lush and interesting. And, you know, I think it's maintaining the rock and roll spirit, but just changing your colors, as the album implies, with a few different instruments and things like that.
That's usually where rock bands go. There's like that orchestrated texture that rock bands like you guys seem to always want to find. Did you find it with this album?
I think we did. We spent a lot of time really, like, we recorded it. Usually when we've recorded records, we've done it in a very short amount of time. We really took our time with this one, and it resulted in allowing different textures and things like that to come out just organically through trying different things in the studio. And I think that was something that we did achieve on this that we were very happy with. It really was just a little bit more fleshed out in comparison to other things we've done.
And when it definitely comes to the genre of rock, when you guys are recording in studio, you're always thinking too, we need to be able to perform this way live. Is that difficult?
It is. Especially when you're layering like 16 violin parts. And it's different because I think of them as separate entities. You've got your record, you got your live performance, and I like those things to be two different things. Mm-hmm. And actually, I find it funny when people are like, you sound just like the record, because I'm always like, we need like 10 other guys to pull that off. So,
but you guys do it. You guys ready to head down to London? I mean, you guys are used to the weather down there.
Yeah, we're going to London, England today, so then we'll come back from overseas and return to London, Ontario. So we're doing the London to London trip right now. So just overspans over 5 weeks.
I love it, man. Well, look, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for all the interviews over the years, man. Congratulations. I will see you guys down in London, man. Cross fingers for you guys.
Right on, man. Thank you. Peace. Always good to see you.